Hello, and welcome to the first ever episode of Sunshine Village. My name is Ian. I also go by Platty. And we are at an amazing place here. This is my new good friend George, and he is one of the main dreamer here of bringing new community here. And so, yeah, we came to talk just a little bit about what what we're doing and why we're doing it. And yeah, if you want to start with just the what of yeah, what is it? Not necessarily at this place, but what are we doing in our lives? Why are we wanting to bring in this new way of life?
I think if I can say it like this, the most people why they get stuck in their old lives is because they are forced into some concepts of life. And my deep feeling is that everyone wants to break out of these concepts because these concepts are not, uh, they don't fit with reality and the things you go through. So I think it's than like a trap to think, oh, we just need to find the right concept and then everything's going well. So for me, this journey is more and more to get rid of concepts, to just dive in the moment and take whatever it needs, take whatever comes up if you are following the way of your deepest voice. I, I want to do it. I just do it. And I'm not here to count something, just to make the experience and to hold on, nothing more. That's kind of my uh, yeah, my intention and my way to do this, to do it for now.
Nice. I realized I jumped in the gun a little bit in getting to the what when I wanted to share a little bit of our story first and how we met. And also, if you watched the little intro video that I just put out on Sunshine Village, it kind of explains. But just to share that this is a place to share anything connected with eco villages, eco projects, and communities. And so when I just got over to Spain, I went to my first eco project to check out, met some amazing people there, and also met George and his family there, and went with them on a massive road trip across Spain and into Portugal because they had this project that they told me about, and it sounded amazing and just what I am looking to help co-create and support. Visions of living all together in community, growing food together, and the whole shebang, as I like to say. And so, yeah, we had just met and we both said, yes, I'll just jump in your RV caravan with your
Mm-hmm.
family, and your
Mm-hmm.
family invites me in to do it. And we say yes. And it's been amazing getting to here in the land and all the adventures we had along the way, beautiful beach and such,
Mm-hmm.
and magical times. And here we are now, and we've started co-creating this place. And so, yeah, bringing it, I want to share, have George share at the end of this about more of this project, and for those that might want to get involved or learn more about it, how they can do that. And first, I'd love to talk just what inspires us to shift our way of living, and what are we saying yes to? Like, why do we want to come, clean out compost toilets the other day and, dump them into a hole and figure out how to make them grow trees and such, versus just flush it down the toilet, or grow our own food. We had an amazing dance party this morning in a giant, felt to me like a crater in on some other planet, because it's a dried up pool, and we were talking earlier about potential. that is going to be a beautiful pond to swim in. And in the meantime, we just had a fabulous dance party full of connection and new friends and family that have arrived here. And yeah, I will share more of what it's about for me, but I would like to hear your thoughts and feelings on why. What is it for you?
It's an amazing experience, I think, because it's not that I had a plan to do this, to land here. It started with some decisions. So when you realize you are living in circles that are not fulfilling, or you have a specific suffering, so to uh, encounter pain must not always be the case that you suffer a lot that comes from the inside, and most people are suffering from the old traditional path of life, and they are reaching out and searching for something new, and you realize you have to break out, so you just go to another place where you can find a connection and you feel empowered from the setting and the nature, and then transformation starts. And I don't want to be the one who knows where it all ends, so I'm just open for uh, yeah, transformation and learnings and awareness and joy, enjoying life, and um, being grateful for all what is here already in the moment. Enjoy it to the max and deal in the best way with wisdom when obstacles arise. So uh, don't make things up personal. Uh, get in touch with the inner wisdom, with the, I don't know if you say mastery, or that's
Yeah,
it,
mastery.
mastery. So I would like to handle situations in a in a wise way.
Yeah.
So I just reach out for it, and every day give my best to do it.
Yeah, well, I
So
like how you said kind of about not knowing the ending, or just
mhm,
we were talking earlier today about and being in flow, and just,
mhm,
we have ideas, and I always like to think of them as intentions,
mhm,
intentions of what I am looking to do, and things that align with my heart, with
mhm,
me, and my essence and authenticity. And then the how it comes together is less important. I think I have been trying to allow more flow for it to happen for that, because if I try to control, like, oh, it's going to work this way at this time,
mhm.
then that's not how the universe works. It's
No, it
not,
does not.
it's a human time construct that we've
Yeah,
created on the watch there,
yeah.
and it's funny because I notice when we all, and we do really well at it here, I think because a lot of us are saying yes to the same experience,
Mhm,
to let go, because we've all
mm.
experienced that flow where, it's like, okay, yeah, we don't need to know when we're going to go to the beach or to do dinner. We're just going to line up and it's
Yeah,
going to match up
yeah,
how it
bro.
does.
I had
And
it with a friend. He came out of the town and he never was on a trip. He just had some holidays in hotels and stuff for 1 week or 1.5, and I took him, made a road trip with him, and he was always asking, "Where do we sleep tonight?"
nice.
I said, bro, I don't know. Just get the answer at the end of the day. So
yes, yes.
don't know. Really don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, that's what's so amazing about an experience like this. It's so dynamic. And I think one of the things that I've really noticed, and we were also talking earlier about, is I'm looking for a place and an experience, and in it, I should say, in a place and experience where we can all really
Mm.
step into our confidence in who we are, what we're here for, and what we're looking to share. And when we cultivate and nurture an energy and a feeling like that here, it just allows us all to blossom and bloom into who we actually are. And we might come, like I've been in a lot of communities, and myself, when I first started kind of trying out living in this different way with other people and stuff, maybe just be trying to figure out what I could do, and then I had to do all these things to help out and stuff. And yeah, then noticing how I could start to weave the what was needed doing with what I liked doing and
Mhm.
what felt really good, because we're all different, and like one day one of us might feel like doing one thing and the other the other, and to start seeing more of that alignment where things start to be in harmony and fit together seamlessly, and I'm saying yes to something that's helpful to the collective and also helpful to myself. And I think that as we also afford trust to ourselves that we're here wanting to create something beautiful, something bigger than just us, it allows us to step out of maybe a less healthy ego that
Mm.
feels like mine. I need to control things and how they happen, to oh, I feel seen. And that's, I think, a big thing too in places like this, is
Mm.
to see each other and to see and share what we see in each other. And that's one thing why I love bringing gratitude and appreciation to stuff like
Yeah,
this,
man.
because when we share with each other, like, oh, thanks so much for, bringing me into that experience the other night. Like, one that I can just think of now is getting to do that voiceover recording.
Mm-hmm.
I would never have just randomly done that, but you're like, yo, can you do this voiceover? And I got all into it. I'm like, yeah, this
Yeah.
is fun, like, awesome, and I'm helping you out, and it's just symbiotic and perfect for all of us.
And
So
well done.
yeah, thank you.
Nice.
And so yeah, I got excited and kept talking, but
It's okay.
I like to bounce back and forth and want to give you a chance.
I kept listening, so
Yeah,
that's fine.
yeah,
Um, yeah, there's nothing so much more to say as that it's for me there are things you don't need to talk about that much explicit. I don't know, explicit, no?
yeah, explicitly.
Yeah, explicitly. I'm learning English, and that's a fine effect
You are a
too.
master, a master.
um, sure, we want to have fun, and we want to break out of the obligations and the maybe compulsive behavior that we just collected on our old paths. We want to break out of the programs of not being worthy enough, or feeling attacked or getting too much defensive, and just to open up, to find trust in our relationships, and to, yeah, just go for our vision of a nice village of nice people working together and thriving. So that's it. And there are maybe two, the main antagonistic forces you that encounter are the nature, and then people, aka money and power. So, or some say ego. But if you're aware enough and you've seen a lot of things happen, you know where to put your attention in these processes, and then it should be easy. I
Yeah,
think you don't need any money. You just need very good ideas and inspiring communicator, and then you can get support for everything what's good for society, for the people, for the community. Yeah.
yeah, definitely. And yeah, you mentioned at the beginning of that too about the part of having fun, and also something we were talking about before is the balance between fun and doing things, because of course, it takes a lot of work to do things and live in community. First thing we got here, and we were finding a place to dump the composting toilets, and
Mm-hmm.
necessities, like stuff has to be done. And somewhere along the way, we had this separation that adults have to be serious, and maybe
Mm-hmm.
you can't have fun while
Mm-hmm.
you're doing that. But
Mm-hmm.
I invite that we can do both. We take care of things in life
Sure.
while having fun, in a
Sure.
balance.
Sure. And to see people together, like the older ones and the youngest ones and all the people together that are so divided when you go to cities and everyone is in its own. And for me, lives get mystical out of here,
Yeah.
much more than when I'm my daily routine in the city. So I just get on the road, and then life starts to get deep and to get mystical. I just collect mystical experiences. Uh, when you go in the woods and listen to the wind and all the animals, that's this is deep shit, deep quality. I like it.
Yes.
Enrichment.
Yes. And yes, I mean, it's so nice to have that just to step out into, you know, that we're creating everything we are and then being in this beautiful, pristine
Yeah.
nature.
Or at the beach.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
well, you're coming from California, so it's
Oh,
you're used to having a beach nearby. So
I am. We have
yeah,
lovely beaches there, but the one that we've been going to is pretty magical. So,
yeah,
yeah, special spot. Well, would you like to share about this project here a little bit and how people might get in touch? And then just to finish up, I'll add one
sure,
more thing to
sure.
help the.
Yeah, what can I say? We are in the really beginning, just fixing all the fundamental infrastructure, and we just opened up now for world packers, and we make some vacancies here. Um, we can
It's worldpackers.net, is
It's
it?
worldpackers.com. Yeah.
Worldpackers.com.
So here are people that are thrilled by doing the garden thing. We have a permaculture specialist. We talked today to Daniel. He will um, come up with a concept for this place, and then we all will work it out together. And there's a big permacultural project that's rising up here. You saw the greenhouse that is
Yeah.
planned, and all the this area, all the
An
terraces
amazing
there.
giant greenhouse that has so much potential.
Yeah, really.
Exciting.
And so if here are some animals, so the plants have to be watered, the animals have to be cared for, and here's lots to do, even for people that are interested in making, in filming or cutting stuff or making videos or social media and stuff. So it's a big team, and we want to grow. We need more people that are excited and at least curious. So what is here? Um, Here's the big sawmill on the ground. That's like an
The
eye
big
catcher.
sawmill, you mean this
Yeah.
place that we're inside of? Yeah,
Yeah.
these doors are the sliding door opening to a massive sawmill where amazing woodwork is being done. And we get this nice, beautiful view down to the south and the coast that I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
So, sorry, the sawmill.
No, it's the sawmill, and it's like a potentialized potential. Right? Here's
Potentialized potential.
potentialized potential in this place, and yeah, I'm just grateful. So we are open for people just stepping in and getting in touch, and yeah.
So, for those people that aren't familiar with what World Packers is, can you share more about either going through them to connect with this project or another way to connect with this
Yeah, you
project?
can. Maybe we can link the website. It's
Perfect.
arc-one-org.com. Yeah, right.
We'll put it on the
You know,
the
yeah,
stuff down below this video.
right.
Yeah.
And there you have an email, and you can just send a message, and then we get in touch. And there's the possibility to, yeah, just support what must been done here, and there are so many other possibilities to yeah, find your place inside of this community, inside of this project. So we are looking forward to all the different people that will come, and they had come here. This is a nice experience, and for us it's just starting right now. So the
Yes.
first time it was just and then now it's just starting and feels very good.
Yes, and it's super exciting. And I just want to say that I choose my journey very much through connection and my intuition, and so to say yes and journey with this lovely family, and to be in a small space together, but
Yeah,
totally feeling that it worked and we connected, and I am here enjoying this time with them, and that it feels to me very much a project that allows people to be who they are and to find that. And there's a lot of freedom for expression and experience. And so, if that's something that calls to you, if you feel that that would feel welcoming for you, then definitely come check out this project, or at the very least, get a hold of them and find out more. It's a special spot, special people, and a special project. So,
thanks a lot.
yeah. And yeah, is there anything else you'd like to share about that?
Uh, I don't feel like there's so much more to share. We
Okay.
could talk the whole time about some nice stuff and interesting parts of this because this is so big. There is the project Castello too, like a cultural center and a hostel, and uh, it's a big project. So
Yes,
you can't just read something, and you have to get in touch and um, give it a chance. So it's not possible to in a verbal expression just to tell someone what's happening here. So it's
for sure. And yeah, I just wanted to offer that invitation and to say that uh, it's by feeling,
yeah,
feel into our
yeah.
conversation we just had, and this good energy, this good shining soul here. And yeah, if you resonate, come find out more. Um, Thank you for sharing. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's one very important thing. What you said with you can express yourself. So we don't want, like we started, we don't want to put people into concepts. Now you're the volunteer, and these are your tasks, and now just do that, and the rest we are not interested in because I think it's all about sharing. It's about getting in touch, getting in vibe, and there's not one position or concept that's below another. So we have to take care of each other as as beings, right, I
Yeah.
should say. And we want to integrate everyone's uh, yeah, competence and excitement into the project.
Yeah.
So maybe there is someone coming in this state of the project. There's no vacancy for his potential and his offer.
Mhm.
So maybe it has to wait to another phase or something like. But so we just want to feel very deeply if it's right, if it fits, and then uh, come together because otherwise you cannot hold people that are not at the place where they really should be
Yeah.
from their own destiny. So
Yes.
that's what I wanted to add.
Yes. Well, yeah, I just want to add to that because it was
Yeah.
so beautiful. And the experience that we've had here is the other day, it's hard to keep track of time. I was saying it feels like we've been here for eternity, and it's actually not been too many days. The other day, we just all jumped in to different projects, all things that had priorities and could be being done. And we fit right in with what we were passionate about, like building a shower and community members putting on beautiful doors and stuff like that to it, and others of us creating some nice spaces to lounge. That's one thing that I like to do. So I created a little space under the trees for a nice cold drink or whatever. And we just all kind of naturally gravitated towards those things, and it all fit in perfectly. And then we came back together at the end of the day and had a nice dinner together, and a lovely connection. And it's so nice to have, I'll speak for myself, for me to feel that freedom to be like, oh, I feel like doing this. I'm going to go do it and get really into it. And to see everybody else doing the same thing, and we're all creating this amazing thing together. And, you know, I think it is valid to talk about what priorities are. You know, we have our morning meetings of what do we actually need to do today, like the first day of emptying the toilets because the composting toilets needed emptying, and we got it done, and then we went on to other stuff. So yeah, I think that's a very important part for me, and it sounds like you feel the same, that we really nurture who we all are in an experience like this.
Yes, we should.
Yes. And yeah, so we could talk for billions of years, but
I
I
think
think
so.
that it feels to me like a culmination. What are you feeling? Does this feel
Yeah,
like a,
it's nice.
yeah?
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Well, I like to, at the end, just bring it to something that we can all do, anywhere we are in the world, in any experience that we're currently in, because not everyone is right now currently at an eco project. And so I'll share something that comes to mind to me, and then you're welcome to share anything that comes for you. Um, for me, what this experience and being with you and all of us here has brought me is about connection, and how this is something that we can really do anywhere we are. Feel into yourself and connecting with that and the people that you love. Think about how that might be. Maybe you don't always have dinner together, or you're doing different things, and you can come together and say, hey, let's be present and be with each other. Or it can be anything, having a fun game together, but just maybe think about what feels good, when you spend your time with other people, and bring more of that into your life. And yeah, I have plenty of other ideas, but I'll
Yeah.
leave it there.
All of you out there that are living a damn good life and enjoy their time, stay blessed and go on like this. Make it playful and light. And all the others, they don't know if they can stand what's happening now and the circles they are driving. So empower yourself and listen to your heart. It sounds so, but it's truly
It's
just
true.
about this. It's just about this. Don't do some things you don't want, or if you're not in peace with your situation, then leave and change and be supportive. Then get support. Just yeah, go for it. Just can't say nothing else. Take
Yes.
care.
Get support when you find people that believe in you and the life that you're looking for. It becomes so much easier and just amazing. So thank you for being one of those people in my life. It's so good to connect with you, and I hope that you all might choose to join us in any way that you feel called to do so.
Nice.
Lots of love. See you next time.
Thanks, people.
Mm.
Oh,
Mm.
bless. Yes, that's nice.
Mm.
Woo.
Just like this.
Just like this. Just do it like this. Do it like this.